So it's evident that Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford both have a lot of respect for each other as fighters and aren't afraid to acknowledge the skills one another possesses in the boxing ring. And given the answers each of them gave in recent interviews about a potential fight, it's understandable why the two boxers may seem hesitant to face each other in a future bout. Crawford, when asked about it the first time, quickly shot the idea down by simply saying that Canelo is too big, only to turn around a couple days later and say he would accept that fight if they could meet at a catch weight, following it up by saying he would win that fight. While Canelo, of course, tweeted out to Crawford after Bud's annihilation of Errol Spence Jr. how Crawford is a great fucking fighter who deserves it, but when asked about a possible bout with Crawford, also declined by saying his focus right now is Jermell Charlo, and how even though he respects Crawford, there is indeed levels to this, my friend. But what exactly did Canelo mean by those levels? Is he saying Crawford isn't good enough to share the ring with him? Is he simply pointing out the weight difference? Was it a warning to Crawford, as if to say, I like you, but this ain't what you want? Or was he just simply letting it be known that he, Canelo, is just as confident that he would win? So many thoughts come to mind, and anyone who knows Bud already knows he stays with that chip on his shoulder and likes to take things personal, especially when he feels doubted. So Canelo bringing up levels is just something to keep an eye out for, if you know what I mean. Because one could understand if Crawford ends up feeling like Canelo tried to little bro and minor league him. It could have definitely came across as a pump your brakes type comment. I'm sure we all know a fight between the two would be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing today. That's right, bigger than Ryan vs. Tank, bigger than Crawford vs. Spence, and bigger than Canelo vs. Benavidez if that were to ever happen. Yeah, I said it. And I know people will try to say Tank vs. Shakur or Haney, but nah, nope. Canelo vs. Crawford would be the biggest. Want to talk about a mega fight? Want to talk about a super fight? That's it. You can say Canelo's too big. You can say Crawford's too slick. You can say whatever's going to help the fanboy and you sleep better at night. But the fact of the matter is this. In one corner, you would have the reigning face of boxing / biggest boxing star to actively be fighting today. And in the other corner, you would have the current #1 pound for pound fighter in the world / only male boxer to be a 2-time undisputed champion. Listen, a matchup doesn't get any bigger than that. And whether the two end up facing each other or not, the idea of it is that there would indeed be too much money to make here. Then of course, there's the Mayweather effect. And what I mean by the Mayweather effect is this. Due to all the Mayweather debates and comparisons Crawford has been getting as of late, Canelo vs. Crawford would not only be the closest thing to Canelo getting a rematch and avenging his 2013 loss to Mayweather, but it would also be the closest thing Crawford would get to making a statement on him actually being on Floyd's level and how well he would fare in a dream match. We also must remember the bigger Jermell Charlo, who has developed quite the rivalry between himself and Crawford. Same guy who will be facing Canelo on September 30th. Shit, this demolition man looking motherfucker could be the wild card and common denominator in all of this, who ends up whooping everybody's ass, having us witness a new boxing king emerge. Pop off.